Hey friends, so I wanted to pop on here and share with you how I found Revelation Wellness. So if any of you have followed me or my story, you probably know that I have always been into fitness and super passionate and love working out. And that's actually one of the things that led me to opening Cedar and Palm. And before I knew the Lord, my fitness program that I was using was really focused on me and my body and trying to make it something that it wasn't. Trying to lose weight, trying to get toned so that other people can look at me and think that, that my body looks great. When I met the Lord, He pointed that out, that is not of Him, right? I don't need to lose weight to be loved or to be accepted or to have great arms in order to feel known and seen. I am known and seen because He created me and He knows me and sees me. So I stopped using that workout program, and about 6 months ago, I, in my pride, thought, those were really good workouts. Like I was felt really strong when I was doing those, and I think I'm like spiritually set. Like I'm good. I can start using those again without it impacting me. Well, I was wrong. I started using it and like doing the videos online and stuff, and very quickly I started weighing myself again. I began to see other people and other women for what their body looked like, and I was judging them. I was worrying a lot about what I was eating and like how much I was eating and when I was eating and all those things that are really just super legalistic, and that the Lord doesn't want us to live in that. So I obviously knew that something was going on, and I confessed it to one of my girlfriends, and she said, Leanne, what would you do if you gained 10 pounds? And I said, I wouldn't let myself gain 10 pounds. And in that instant, I knew that was a problem and that it was an idol for me. And so I got in front of the Lord and I asked Him what He would have me do about it. And so he said, would you give this up for me? Would you give up exercise for me, like completely? And that was a really hard question because it's something that I have gone to for a really long time. And ultimately I said yes, not knowing how long it would last or what that really even looked like. I had a lot of fear of like, well, what if I gain weight and all those things. And so I just kind of had to let them go and trust God that He was going to show me how exercise and Him could coexist in one thing. And so for the next, it ended up being 4 days. Instead of doing a like planned workout, I would just go downstairs in my living room and dance. Like turn on worship music and just whatever came out, that's how I moved my body that day. And it was amazing. I grew so close to the Lord. Like all of the like thoughts of what will people think of me or like this is silly just all came off, and it was like shameless dancing in front of the Lord, like David who dances in front of the Lord. Just so cool. And so through that movement, I really just encountered God in a new way. And so, like I said, it lasted about 4 days, and on that fourth day, I was stretching at the end, and I was sweaty and breathing hard, and I was stretching my hips. And if anyone knows about how we hold emotion in our body, our hips are something where there's just a lot of emotion and pain where we hold that. So I was stretching my hips, and all of a sudden I just started weeping. And I had this incredible vision that I was in the middle of my elementary school playground. And when I was little, there was just a lot of lies that were spoken into me. I felt a lot of rejection and things, not because of the people around me. I had an awesome family, but just through circumstances and being a kid, stuff like that happens. And so I felt that in that moment, I felt the pain of rejection. And all of a sudden, God's hand came under my feet as a child and lifted me up. And I heard the voice that said, look at me, look at me, look at, I am your creator. I am in control. I am your dad. I love you, right? I've given you all these things. Like, just look at me. It doesn't matter what everyone else is saying or what everyone else thinks. It's all about me, just Jesus. And I knew in that moment that something inside of me had healed. That pain that I felt wasn't there anymore. Like, it was just in an instant gone. And so stepping away from that, I said, okay, God, like through that movement and energy that was flowing in my body, all those chemicals that were moving around, I was able to encounter you, and I heard from you, and you were there. And so I know that my exercise and you coexist. And I just prayed. I said, God, show me where this exists. And I immediately remembered that I had seen a Instagram advertisement, or someone had reposted it for Revelation Wellness. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to get on, Google it, and see what it's all about. And I got on their website, and the mission statement is using fitness as a tool to spread the message of the gospel. Love God, get healthy, be whole, love others. And I was like, this is too good to be true. This is amazing. It's exactly the message that God had put deep inside of me, that he wanted me, that he was calling me to give, to bring to my community, and I just couldn't articulate it. And Revelation Wellness has done that. It is bringing Jesus Christ through fitness, and there's healing that happens, and there is just amazing encounters with him. You grow, your mind is renewed. So I started using it for my fitness, and then very quickly we realized that it was more than that I needed to sign up to be an instructor and bring this message to people in my community through fitness classes. So that is how I found Revelation Wellness, and I hope that helps you understand a little bit about what it is and how awesome it is, and I hope to see you in one of my classes soon.